That's why I'm
You bought one, I bought three.
I'm not fluent in being broke.
So, so yeah, I took Novellas, but I'm just gonna call them Nutellas for the rest of this video. So round 1, we lost. Round 2, we won. We went up against Dark Worlds, so we just took that game super easy. Side deck is absolutely phenomenal. Game 3 was a draw. We couldn't go into game 4 because the store was running on crunch time, so it's all right. Our record is 1-1-1, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss, which, I mean, it's all right. I'm not happy, I'm not disappointed. It's just a record, really. So let me show you guys what I chose to take to the tournament today. I didn't record anything because the games were taking way too long, and cutting it down, it was just gonna be a waste of time for me. So let's just get into the deck profile. We're playing 2 of the Dreaming Girls. If I had 3, I would still play 2 because I realized this is really searchable, so there's no point on playing more than 1. 2 is fine. Then we're playing 3 ice creams. Ice cream can get us into the trap. Of course, the trap, I did play the trap. I was only playing 1 copy because the trap is searchable and the monster is more searchable than the trap. And the effect of the trap is special. The only thing we would be special summoning off the trap would mainly just be the strawberry ice cream cake. Strawberry ice cream cake can just put the level 1 into the extra deck or change a monster on the field to face on defense position, which isn't bad. Then we're playing 5 of the original ones before the support, 3 of the dog, I guess you can say. This one is just to prevent targeting, negate the activation of targets. And then this is a chocolate dog. This one just gains attack times 500 for each monster the opponent controls. Game 1 was against Tears. Game 2 was against Dark Worlds, and Game 3 was against Necros. Now, for the Nutella spells, we're playing 3 Sweet Dream Nutellas. This can search any of the monsters, which is absolutely beautiful. Dream Tower of Princess Nutella. This just gets us into any level 10 beast monster, which is absolutely beautiful. Even gets us into a card I was thinking on playing, but I decided not to play. The new Behemoth of the King of 100 Battles. I was thinking on playing it, then I read the effect, and the effect Add from Grave isn't bad, but there's no point on playing it, especially since I play multiple copies of the cards. Then we're playing 3 copies of the little bird. The deck doesn't need its normal summon, so this is our normal summon, our only normal summon in the entire deck, because we just go activate one of the following effects: destroy the card, draw 1, discard a card, draw 1, to the end phase, draw a card. We mainly just use the destroy itself to draw 1 card. It was only like 3 times I activated the effect of discarding a card to draw 1, which I discarded the ice cream monster, which can be special from hand or grave. Then a really good pendulum monster that came up a lot was Raining Bozo. Don't know how to pronounce the name. Not even gonna try. We only use the pen effect. We never use the main monster effect, just the pen effect. The pen effect is, once per turn, you can target a face-up monster on the field, gains attack equal to the difference between the number of extra decks times 100 until the end of the turn. So we could easily get a monster up to 1500, 1400, 13, all because of this deck, because this deck can easily remove the entire extra deck in maybe one fell swoop. But this is just a pure build. If I ever find my Eater of Millions, I will play Eater of Millions in the deck just to clear out the extra deck. But at the same time, if you do choose to do that, you also are locked out of every Nutella monster that requires you banishing from the extra deck. Then we're playing 3 copies of the Zombie Tower. Zombie Tower is just here because it can be a free body on board. We can use it for link material, which we never did. besides banishing the extra deck, we never touched the extra deck, but we mainly just use the effect of a monster can be destroyed by card effects until the end of the turn. Going second cards, 3 Dark Ruler No Mores. To get into any of the pendulums quickly, we went into Wavering Eyes, and to fire off the tower if we needed to, or the Ice Cream Dragon, we're playing 1 Foolish Burial, one Call by the Grave, and 3 Evenly Matched. Even though Call by, this deck doesn't lose to Shifter, Lancia even. So my thoughts on the deck, it's a 10 out of 10 deck. I like it a lot. This is more of a going second build with the Evenlies and Dark Rulers, and this deck can easily break boards, especially with the Nutellas. Extra deck is quite literally whatever you want. I just threw in 3 copies of every Draco Slayer, extra deck monster, 2 penguins, and then 1 Traptrix with 2 Tenhis, and then 1 copy of this fusion, because we just don't care about the extra deck. Extra deck is whatever. We're never going to touch it, never going to look at it, so there's no point. Side deck is pretty funny. We're playing 3 copies of Anti-Spell Fragrance. Sorry. We're playing 3 copies of Anti-Spell Fragrance. Anti-Spell Fragrance doesn't not stop us. The entire side deck is just control. 3 Anti-Spells, 3 skill drains, 3 summon limits, because we can play through the summon limits. It's not that hard. 3 dimensional barriers, because we don't touch our deck and it just hurts players. And 3 Bingo to Millions, because again, we don't touch our deck. And this being activated during our turn to banish the entire extra deck is absolutely phenomenal. And being able to banish the Dreaming Nutella from the extra deck with Bingo to Millions just makes it 100% absolutely amazing. That's all for the side deck that we played. Main deck, extra deck, that's everything that we played for the tournament. Don't ask me what record I got, because I didn't bother to ask. Once I found out I wasn't going to be in top 4, there's no point on me caring. So that's what we played. I picked up a whole bunch of stuff today at locals. I picked up some more stuff for I picked up the new support for the super heavies, the super heavy stuff. I will release a deck profile of super heavies, even though they're irrelevant. But I think with the wheel synchron and the new security samurai, the deck can be pretty good. I'm also going to be playing a small package of the Koic Kiri cards. I have the Searcher, I have the Summon Negate, and then the Spell Negate. But once I get the Monster Negate, I'm going to take out the Spell Negate. Of course, the Sega's Light, because the deck doesn't play any spells or traps, and we could just banish Sega from grave, so we don't lose to our own stuff. There will also be a whole bunch of other decks that I will be releasing, like Dinos. I think Dinos are absolutely phenomenal with the new stuff. Absolutely 100% broken, especially with the new Jurassic Searcher, because this searches the dinosaur, the doodle beast. So Jurassic Power is gonna be really nice. I read this is pretty good. This one being able to destroy a card I control is not bad. Just you can target another card you control, destroy it. Which, simple effect, probably gonna play it at 1, not at 3. I'm probably gonna play Rex at 1 and then down up Jurassic Power at 3. The Giga Cannon, I'm probably just gonna play it for the memes, but it's also a really good burn card for when it's destroyed. You just target a card on the field, destroy it. If I do burn the opponent for 1,000, so it's good for clutch time. And yeah, thank you for watching.